Hello and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma, behind the camera is Alex, and today we are doing one of Europe's best road trips.
The Romantic Road is a picturesque 400-kilometre driving route between Würzburg and Füssen in Germany's Bavaria region. Since the 1950s, it has remained a popular route for travellers from all over the world, and it's easy to see why. As well as the ever-changing nature and scenery, the route is peppered with charming historical German towns.
This is just the first town that we're driving through on the Romantic Road, and it's absolutely lovely. We have no plans to stop here even because this isn't even supposed to be the nicest place, and it's beautiful.
My biggest worry, and it's going to sound like a complaint because that's what I do, is that I think this is going to get so samey, but in like so beautiful constantly.
I mean,
that it's hard to take in because
yeah, exactly. Like when you've seen so many cute, beautiful little towns, what distinguishes them?
Yeah, how can you soak that all in?
We carried on driving along the Romantic Road, and it wasn't long before Alex was asking me to slow down every 5 minutes so he could have a look at the local wildlife.
Obviously I love it, it's bird heaven here, but I wish that there was a way, because I don't really know what's what when it comes to the animals. I wish there was a way they could just label them so I just know, like an augmented reality. I'm ready to become half cyborg just so I can identify birds.
Come to Rottenburg, which is one of the stops on the Romantic Road, and I can definitely understand why. It is like this cute little town out of a movie. Like I almost feel like people to come out of their houses singing or something, like Beauty and the Beast.
Bonjour! 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 Bonjour!
It's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen a place quite like it. It doesn't feel real. Like people surely don't live here. Driving through was absolutely stunning as well. Like, it's not the easiest place to drive through with a big car, and especially you've got all these cobbledy streets. It's definitely a place that I want to explore by foot a little bit more. So we parked up the car and we're gonna go and have a little walk along the old city walls. Look at this skyline here. You have all of these like super peaked triangular roofs. I love it. It really feels like you're in a new place, a new country. I'm so happy right now.
And they're so big. They're like really big roofs.
Really big. And
what are
really
they storing
steep.
in there?
I wonder if they just have like one room, like really narrow room at the top, or if it's just empty, like a loft space.
Rottenberg is one of Germany's best preserved medieval towns and has become one of the more popular destinations along this route. The town has been compared to a medieval theme park in high season due to the busloads of visitors pouring in each day. But due to the current situation and travel restrictions, it was a ghost town.
Long-time subscribers and former lovers will know that I always talk about York. I bang on about it all the time. In the UK. Amazing place, love it. This is York on acid. This has wiped away any memory I had of York. I went to university there and I've forgotten all of it. I think one thing we should definitely take into account is this is the kind of like coming into the peak of summer right now, and there's no one here.
It's empty.
Like this is not going to be normal for a long time. I think we are in a very strange timeline that we get to experience this with no one around.
It hurts, Alex. It hurts how beautiful this is, basically. Because I'm thinking, how on earth are we going to find anywhere that stands up to this, that is going to be this nice? I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is real life. I'm stood here. This isn't a movie set. This is real life. To do.
Well, you probably shouldn't have been bragging about how perfect this place was, because the god's like, well,
you'll have to stay here a bit longer then. Tire pressure low, yeah, no kidding. Oh god. Okay, we're having a bit of a nightmare. This is exactly what you want when you have sort of limited time frame to go and film the next destination. So we've just been out and about filming this beautiful town, and I was like, surely nothing bad can happen here. It's a fairy tale land. But no, apparently bad things do happen, like flat tyres.
To tie us over while we wait to get this fixed, I want to show you something. Because I was a really good boy the last few days, Emma said I could have anything I wanted in the shop. And I found myself the best. If you're in Germany, you need to eat German chocolate, so why not go for a big generic brand like Kinder? Anyone there fans of Kinder? Have you ever seen this? A selection box of Kinder. I've been wanting to open this all day, but I thought I'll wait. So this is the time, because now I can drown my sadness with chocolate. Let's have a look inside. I don't really know what to expect. That's the Kinder Surprise. Oh no. I'm not built for this stuff. I'm like old people trying to get into an envelope. Oh, I thought it would be presented better than this, but I like it. Look, little mini buenos, mini chocolate bonds, whatever those. Free sticker!
Is it a football sticker?
Yeah, it's Gundawan. What am I going to do with it? Is there anything, I can't really show you, I mean, surely
It's
everyone here has
chocolate,
had
yeah.
Kinder. But
All is good in the world again.
completely forgot about the situation.
We were kind of umming and ahhing as to whether to stay here or around this area anyway. And we're going to kind of take the flat tyre as a sign that we should stay here. Why not? Like, we're here, we're in a beautiful place. When life gives you beans, you make beans on toast.
The famous saying.
The famous saying. So we're going to stay here for the evening. We're heading out now just to grab some food because it is getting quite late, so we want to make sure we can get something before everything closes. But yeah, looks like we're staying here at night. Unplanned travels.
We have tried and failed miserably to find a German restaurant. Don't judge me by my actions, judge me by my intentions, because I intended to show you a lovely German meal of sausage and chips again. Unfortunately, the only place we could find open was this Italian restaurant, and then it got me thinking, we've all done this, so don't you dare judge me. You've been to another country and you've eaten food from a different culture from that country, so I'm not going to feel guilty as I tuck in to my prosciutto fungi pizza. It's very hot.
After an unplanned evening of delicious pizza and spending the night inside the old city walls, our rescuer arrived, Mr. German Mechanic Man. He brought us a brand new, fully inflated tyre, and we were back on the road again.
I don't know if all of these coloured buildings have always been coloured. You know, like hundreds of years ago, were these same buildings all these bright colours? Because if so, that's freaking awesome. I can imagine, like, way back then going through in a horse and cart and seeing all these bright, colourful buildings. Because I feel like when I look at, well, I mean, other than the fact that stuff's in black and white, when you look at old photos, you imagine, especially like in London, that everything's just really drab.
Yeah. I imagine this place would be at its best during Christmas time.
Oh,
Like,
that would be lovely.
In theory, it would just be going from like German market to German market in these like iconic gingerbread houses.
Okay, that's something we have to do in our van.
Yes, okay.
For sure.
That would be amazing.
That sounds like my dream.
That sounds like we should do that as a travel beans trip.
Yes.
We bring the beans, we meet at the top of this
Okay,
road trip.
who would come with us? Who would come along for that trip? Going to loads of Christmas markets,
Just
getting
drinking
into the festive
glühwein,
spirit.
beer, and eating sausages.
That sounds so good.
But, like, leave in the comments who will do this. But, like, let's also be honest and say don't get your hopes up because we probably won't do it. That's enough picture-perfect German towns for one day, I think.
Yes, yes. They're endless, aren't they, really?
If you liked the video, it's time to thumbs up.
And if you didn't, give us a thumbs up anyway, because it's nice. It's nice to be nice. Mm-hmm. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can see us in other videos in the future.
Mm-hmm. Take to the internet to share these videos.
Why
Go
not?
to Reddit, go to Tumblr, is that a thing? To TikTok, to your local news station. Tell them the Travel Beans.
They're on the road again!
Yeah, making videos in generic German towns. And finally, leave us a comment. I want to know, what is your best or worst non-local food when you've travelled? Does that make sense?
Like having pizza in Germany.
And finally, thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and goodbye. Beans out!
Next time on Travel Beans.
I have had an internal battle. I don't want to say it because I know that I'm going to get some hate for this.